as we dance.
Hey everyone, welcome back.
As we dance.
So as you can tell by the title of this video, I am DIYing my very own Halloween costume this year for Halloween 2020, and I am going to be the character Leeloo from The Fifth Element. Now, this movie is a super cool sci-fi movie that I watched as a kid, and I've wanted to be Leeloo ever since I first saw that movie when I was young, so I felt like this was finally the year to do it. So I'm making my own costume, and I decided to DIY the orange suspenders. So I actually followed a video on YouTube that I found of a girl who made her very own suspenders, and I'm going to link that video below because I basically followed exactly the steps she did in the video in order to create this. So just to save time, I'm going to just link that video, so if you're interested in making your own, you can follow that tutorial. So I've just assembled my suspenders, which I've made out of craft foam, and I'm going to be spraying them orange to cover up any duct tape and any of the craft foam that isn't the same color. So I put on 2 coats of this orange spray paint, and I let it dry in between coats. And now it is time to move on to the makeup. So I am just going to be showing you quickly how I do my makeup. I'm just applying some concealer in certain areas to highlight. Milla Jovovich has a really beautiful bone structure, and so I'm trying to highlight and accentuate those features in my face so I can look a little bit more like her. I'm going to be adding a powder foundation and then contouring with this Bare Minerals contour. I'm putting some concealer over my eyebrows because she has quite light and thin eyebrows in the movie. Mine are a little bit thicker than hers, so I'm going to try to wash them out as much as I can with this concealer. Next, I'm taking my light brown eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going to be lightly creating a shape here. I'm adding some more concealer to highlight the brow bone area. And I'm just going to be dabbing lightly some translucent powder over my brows to make them a little bit less dramatic. Next, I'm taking a light nude color eyeshadow, and I'm just putting that all over my eyelids, just kind of as a base. And then I'm also just setting it under my eyes, on the tip of my nose, and then also my chin, almost acting as a setting powder. I'm taking a little bit darker shadow now, and I'm just going to be sculpting out a shadow area.
As we dance.
This super bright shiny highlighter is a favorite of mine, and I used it in my Harley Quinn makeup tutorial, and I'm going to be placing this on my brow bones to really accentuate them. Next, I'm taking this eyeshadow that I've been using as a highlighter, and I'm going to be placing it on my cheekbones, my brow bones, my nose, my cupid's bow, and then my chin. I'm taking this warm brown color, and I'm just going to be placing it under my eyes, dragging the shadow a little bit lower, as well as on the upper lids. I'm going to be lining my eyes with this black eyebrow pencil, and then doing the upper lash line with this liquid liner. Next, I'm taking a black eyeshadow and an angled brush, and I'm just going to be going over and making it look a little bit messier because her eyeliner is not super perfect. If you've ever seen the movie, it's a little bit smudged looking. I'm just going to be taking that liquid eyeliner and just dabbing a couple beauty marks where she has them in the movie as well. And then I'm just going to be adding some finishing touches with my foundation and my bronzer. And setting my makeup with some rose water that I have. And now that all that's left is lips, so I'm just putting on this lip gloss that I have. I'm going to be lining my lips, and I'm going to be putting this really pretty light pink lipstick on. Now that that's done, we're going to be moving on to hair. So I considered using a wig for this look, and you can totally go out and buy an orange wig with bangs if that works for you, but I decided to just use some hair color. So I have these clip-in bangs that I'm going to be using, and I have the two colors of hairspray. The white is for the roots because she has like these super light bleached roots in the movie, and then the orange is for the overall hair color. So I'm just going to be using a flat iron and going over the bangs a little bit just to give them a little bit more shape. And then I'm going to quickly and somewhat messily do some random curls in my hair. I should mention that my hair is 2-day hair, so I haven't washed it in 2 days, which helps give it a kind of grungy texture, which if you've seen the movie, Leeloo's hair, it's almost starting to form into dreadlocks, but not quite. So I'm just going to take the white hairspray and spray it right on the tops of my hair. This does not smell good, so if you do this, just be wary of the smell. You might even want to do it outside. And then I'm just going to be taking the orange and I'm just going to spray that pretty much all over my hair. Be careful, it can get kind of messy. I took the bangs out and I sprayed them separately, and then I put them back in my hair. So here's what it looks like at the end. I think it actually turned out pretty good. And here's the final result. So here's the whole costume all together, as you can see. The suspenders turned out really good. I was really surprised that I was able to actually make them appear this good and this lifelike. They're actually pretty stable too. I haven't had any problems with them breaking or anything like that. I think the hair turned out pretty good. I think the only thing that would have been nicer is obviously if I used a wig, it would be a little bit shorter because her hair is shorter in the movie, and it would definitely be less messy because the orange definitely got on my shirt and the back of my neck. I also made myself a multi-pass like she has in the movie. I borrowed these black boots from my mom, and I ordered these gold leggings from Amazon, and I just used some black duct tape to create the lines on the pants. I thrifted this white t-shirt and then cropped it, and I'm just using a black belt that I already had. Overall, this costume was super fun to make, and I'm really glad I got to be here this year and live out that childhood dream I had of being Leeloo from The Fifth Element. So that's my Halloween look this year for 2020. I'm not really doing anything. I'm going to carve some pumpkins with my friends. I'm actually about 20 minutes late, so I'm sorry about that. It just took a while to do the makeup and then the hair and everything like that. So I totally did this costume by myself. I just, like I said, I ordered a couple things. I DIY'd a couple things from the thrift store, and then of course I made the infamous orange suspenders out of craft foam, as you saw, and I will link that video down below for anybody that wants to know how I made these. But yeah, overall I'm pretty satisfied with this. It's pretty good for a last minute costume. I feel like I might put a little bit more orange in my hair because as you can see, it's like kind of coming out a little bit, already getting on my hands. But anyway, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like videos like this, definitely feel free to comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in my next one. Happy Halloween.